Hi, this is Inelia Benz, and as promised, I am now answering your questions from the Death, the Unspoken Truth class. If you haven't downloaded the class yet, you can get it from ineliabenz.com/unspoken. The next question, actually it's multiple questions that I'm going to group into one, but it came from somebody called J.O. He or she was having a hard time listening to the class. They thought it was too slow, too many gaps, and they couldn't listen to it. They sent the question before they finished the class because they found it so very difficult to listen to it. I have spoken about firewalls a little bit on the newsletters that I sent with regards to information that you receive. I have received emails saying the class is too slow or too fast. My accent is too annoying, or the way that I structure sentences is too foreign because English is not my first language, and all sorts of things. And it's not just this class, but I've received that type of feedback from many individuals regarding different classes or books that I write. Be aware that if there's a firewall that running in you that you doesn't want to receive the information, then something will come up. The other firewalls I have mentioned are that suddenly you fall asleep while listening to or reading the information. Sometimes you will not remember what happened for the past 2-3 minutes or 5 minutes. I had a situation where somebody forgot half of the book, or one of the books that I've written. They were proofreading it, and they said they finished, and everybody was waiting for them to finish the second go, and they said, no, I finished. And he says, no, you haven't. And then he went back to review it, and he literally had to completely forgotten half of the book. He could see the notes he'd made before, but he could not remember having read it. So these things are normal. If you're very keen and dedicated, you will break through the firewalls. Firewalls are very easy to break. We have a firewalls exercise you can use in our website, ineliabenz.com. And it's basically a sentence usually. I can't do this. I can't stand her accent, or I can't stand how fast she speaks, or how slowly she speaks, or the tone of her voice, or it's always something to do with the author and not really to do with the information. Sometimes it's too full of typos, or I can't understand the way she structures her sentences, or all these type of things. It can't be that I keep falling asleep. I don't know how to stay awake while listening to this. I had one person who just could not open the class. She's had it for months, and she's just struggling just to open it and listen to the class. So these firewalls come up, and particularly with this class, it has been really, really intense. It took me months to get it done, and you have no idea, the stuff that came up to stop me was just unbelievable. Every time I'd sit down to start working on this information, something would happen, and situations that would take all of my attention, emergencies, and it was a real struggle just to get it out there. And when you listen to it, you might say, well, you've said all this before, or I know all this stuff already, or whatever, And good job, you know it, you have it, you broke through all those social and collective firewalls to get the information. You already have it. Well done. The rest of us have been struggling both to put the information out there and also to receive it. So if you are struggling in any way or form around getting this information, then know that it is normal. I would say persevere. There's probably something very important here that might change your life. If you have problems listening to my voice because of the tone of voice, or too fast, too slow, weird accent, strange structure, sentences and words, read it. The class comes with a transcript. It's a PDF file read it. So that would be the answers to these questions. Again, they've come from different locations, different individuals, and their firewalls to opening even the class has been quite huge. I would say persevere. Listen to it anyways. See how much you can remember, and if you do find yourself falling asleep or forgetting the things that were said, listen to it over and over again, or listen to it while reading the transcript, and that might help. And if something to do with the audio that annoys you, then just read this transcript, make notes, and review the information. Make sure that you remember it after you finish a page, right? Review the page and see, yeah, I remember this, I remember this, I remember this. So good luck with the firewalls, and hopefully you didn't get any. The information in this video relates to my class, Death, the Unspoken Truth. If you haven't downloaded the class yet, you can get it from ineliabenz.com/unspoken.